First, go to the Start button on your computer and open Adobe Photoshop. After Photoshop has been opened, find the image that you will be working with today. When your image is opened, you will notice that your layer is labeled as a background, and there is a lock on it. This means that the image cannot be edited at this time until the layer is unlocked. You can unlock the layer by double-clicking on the layer and pressing OK when the new layer prompt comes on the screen. Next, we must make sure to always duplicate the original layer. This gives us leeway to make mistakes. Right-click on the original layer and click Duplicate Layer. Now you have two layers that have the same image. Always remember that the layer that you want to work on must be selected before working on it. Now we want to use the magnetic lasso tool for selecting a specific area of an image. As you move your mouse, the magnets will attach to places where two different colors meet. In this example, I want to select the sky next to the image. I will select the magnetic lasso tool and drag my mouse along the edges of what I want to be selected. The magnets cling to where the edge of the sign meets the blue sky. I can also be more accurate when I zoom in on the area and manually place magnets in the area that I want by selecting. When the area that I want is selected, right-click on the area and click on Layer via Copy. This creates that selected area as its own layer. Using the magnetic lasso tool again, create layers for each section of the sky in the image. You should now have 5 layers. Next to each layer is an eye. This represents the visibility of a layer. I'm going to turn off my background layers so I can only see the sky. Next, we will merge the 3 layers of the sky together to form one layer. This is done by selecting the 3 layers, right-click, and merge layers. Now we can make overall adjustments to the sky. The next step in the lesson is to learn to use imaging effects on layers. I want the sky to be changed to black and white, so I can go to Image, Adjustments, and click on Desaturate. This made the sky too gray for me, so I need to change the levels on this layer, which change things like contrast. We can do this by going again to Image and click on Levels. This can be adjusted by moving the arrows in different directions in both the input levels and output levels, and then pressing OK. The image will give you a preview of what it will look like. We can also use curves, too, in order to adjust the colors in the image. This is also found in Image and Adjustments. On the curves graph, you can move the dot to what you would like the colors to look like and press OK. The next topic that I will show you is the Blur tool and Smudge tool. These are used to blend the lines in the image. Since we adjusted the sky separately from the sign, we must blend these lines where the two parts meet. The Blur tool and the Smudge tool are found in your toolbox on the left side of your screen. The Patch tool is also found here as well. This tool helps you touch up the image where there are imperfections. First, select the area I want to change and scroll over a different area that I want to replace my selection with. Basically, this tool copies a different section of the image that you want and places it over the bad area. I also want my black layers on the sign to look new, so using the tools that I have just taught you, I want you to try to change the black letters and lines on the sign by yourself. Check out the image before and after. Using simple and cool effects and adjustments, you can completely change an image using Photoshop.